guys, what's up? We have a new event, and it's all thanks to the Link Vrains pack. Obviously, that is meant to support some of the older archetypes to encourage players into properly understanding the dynamics of those decks. Now, the event itself will be running between November 25th to around December 24th, 2017. That is quite bizarre because that is, well, that's the day before Christmas. I would imagine that maybe changed owing to the fact that, I'm sure some staff will complain that they don't really want to be at an event till that time. They'll be planning for their Christmas. That's the time to be spending with family. But anyway, the event will be split into a merchandise corner, a free-to-play corner, and a corner to play with instructors. You are permitted to bring your favourite deck to play with and enjoy yourself. This is quite decent, as you can play with anything and enables you to experience a whole wide range of decks. Depending on, obviously, your areas, how it's going to be bigger than a locals, so you get a wider taste of what people are going for. You should note that these events, which are typical, are subject to change. And, for example, like I said, that December 24th is probably going to be more like December 22nd. And some might allow no more participants for that day. And that's obviously if it gets especially overcrowded, because, crowd control is a thing. They have to ensure that the people attending these events are safe and so do not want to attract, too many people. So if, for example, the event runs on a weekend, you will have a greater turnout than a weekday event. If you're on a Saturday or a Sunday, people usually have that time off. In contrast to a weekday where, unless it's a holiday, like a school holiday, you're going to be either at school or you're going to be at work. Participants will get a field center card so that both players know and understand the columns they're using. The instructors corner is where you can duel instructors and possibly duel against decks based on the new Link Vrains pack cards. So you have your chance to look into some older archetypes, see how they're playing their decks, because these instructors, they would have been trained to the extent that maybe they were duelists themselves, and maybe they played for a few years, maybe they topped some regionals, locals, had some sort of consistency with even like the World Championships. Now, it mentions duelists will get one promotion pack per duel, so you will be encouraged to duel as many times as possible, and you will get an additional pack if they link summon a monster from the Link Vrains pack. This will encourage players to bring an archetype specific to those decks. With Crystron Needle Fiber, it requires a tuner and at least one tuner monster to summon. So you will need to bring like some sort of synchro variant deck, or, with the Light Sworn card, you're going to have Light Sworns, or the Gladiator Beasts. You're going to need to bring your Gladiator Beast deck along. Now, obviously, the free-to-play corner is what it says on the tin. You get to freely play with other duelists, and participation for each duel gets another promotional pack. So, obviously, if everyone's trying to bring these kind of specific decks, you get to get a taste for those as well. The final area is, there is always at these events, you will always have a merchandise corner. They will always be trying to sell you stuff. There will be a vendor corner for items. It does specify if you buy 1,500 yen worth of products, which is roughly, I'm going to say, $15, you will get one set of 20 sleeves that have otherwise been exclusive to Yu-Gi-Oh! Days. I've got videos on Yu-Gi-Oh! Day, so you can go and check those out if you like. Do you like this event? Which deck will you be bringing along? And what are you hoping to learn from the instructors? If you are either a beginning or inexperienced player, leave your comments down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and as always, thank you for taking the time to watch.
It's all alone, some things will never change. The lonely loner, say the free mind of pain.